With this, my YouFresh party is guaranteed.
Can I get Pocky?
Can I get Good Taste?
Can I get Triangle?
Yes, it's all sorted. Mom.
Makes your kids smarter.
Wow, party assured.
Yes, it's party time.
One drinks that taste so good. That's our refreshing. Makes your kids smarter. Make them feel energized. I've got the drinks for you. We made them just for you. Hey, YouFresh.
YouFresh comes in different flavors and shapes.
YouFresh, one my eye fresh.
Hello, good morning, our cherished viewers. We once again welcome you to another edition of our TV's program. Today it is Sunday morning, and we wouldn't in any way waste time as we get in touch with renowned men of God in order that their admonitions will go a long way to assuage the sufferings of the Ghanaian society and also ensure that God's word is actually brought to the fore for people to have a change of mind for the greater benefit of their church, the society, and Ghana as a whole. Today we are so fortunate to have the Apostle Godfred Dollar AC, the founder of the Breakthrough Impact Ministry International, Sakumono Tema. He is a wonderful man of God. He's touched a lot of lives and continues to do that. We just want to have a discussion with him concerning the apostolic faith and also the need for us to believe in the prophets and the apostles for the greater benefit of our well-being. So without much ado, I'll go straight to Apostle Godfred Dollar AC. Apostle, good morning.
Good morning, great man.
Please, how are you doing today?
By God's grace, we are.
Thank God. I like your costume.
Thank you so much.
It's really awesome. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. Viewers out there would like to know a couple of things from you. We've heard of Apostle, we've heard of apostolic ministry and all of that. In your perspective, what is apostolic ministry, or better said, the apostolic?
In a short, simplified definition, apostle is a messenger. Apostle is a messenger of God. A messenger of God, a man that God called out of many to send with a certain kind of message to the world.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Normally, there are people out there who want to also be in your shoes, as in being an apostle, being a prophet, and all of that. But they believe that there are certain challenges, and that they wouldn't even venture because they fear probably when they do that they are likely to fumble or something else. In your perspective, what do you think are some of these issues and the way forward?
What I would say about the apostolic office is a calling. You know, we have this generation that we are in so much battle with, that, you know, we have a lot of dead men of God preaching dead messages, and as a result of that, our generation doesn't see ministry as they're supposed to see it. They see ministry as a competition. So we have a lot of people out there, instead of waiting upon the Lord and meditating upon God's word for directions in their life, they end up seeing and sorting out certain places and visiting certain shrines and other places in order to search for power. And whose responsibility is to make sure that the right message is carried out? It's the apostle. It's the apostle. God has given each and every apostle the ability to operate from all the offices. In order to bring out certain revelation, there must be a certain connection with the prophetic grace, because it is only through the prophetic grace that man is able to hear, receive certain revelations from the Lord. So that is why every man that speaks the word of God is considered a prophet, aside the person having a special grace in a prophetic office. So we are in a generation that if somebody desires the gift of the apostle, the person needs to wait upon the Lord.
Wow, wow. I'm so tight. It's more or less an educative and informative piece you've given to all viewers. Again, as you said, they are dead men preaching dead word. Someone will ask, What is a dead word?
A dead man is a man that doesn't have the backup of the Holy Spirit. A man that speaks out of other source. A man that speaks out of his own mind. A message that comes not to edify the church, not to discipline the church, not to bring a revival to the church. A message that comes, a self-centered message that builds the faith of the people in the life of the man of God. So you bear with me that in our generation, if a pastor, a head pastor is not in the church, we have a lot of challenges that people doesn't want to go to church. The reason is that the faith and the hope of these people have been built on the man of God.
So how will a congregation, or let's say a church member, get to understand, or better still get to know that such a message is more or less dead?
Now, any message, any prophetic grace, any office that doesn't draw the people to God is a dead message.
I like this conversation. Honestly, I'm so tired. Wow. Viewers, you've heard it all. We wouldn't stop, we'll still continue as we delve into other areas. He's more or less portraying the fact that as a church, we should embrace the good word. We shouldn't actually take delight in the aspect of the word which is not that good, that's the bad. It won't help us, because at the end of the day, we'll be accountable to our make. Again, Apostle, I'm so tired, I must admit. Looking at the church, more often than not, we get to hear of issues of gossip, issues of eye-acting and all of that. What are some of the challenges to you as a man of God when some of these things come up in the church?
What I have realized is this: every good thing attracts attention, and it does not only attract good people. Why? Because every good thing becomes or has a certain property in it that attracts everything around it. Now, good people may come in, even in the disciples that Jesus had. Somebody was among them who was money conscious and self-centered, to a point that when the woman poured out the oil, the man was able to calculate it in his mind.
Wow.
So we are being confronted with so many demonic attacks. If you will stand in for God, then these attacks will one way or the other visit you. But what will keep you alive and what will keep you protected and preserved is your consistency in prayer.
It's your consistency in prayer. This message, I know to go places. I'm so amazed. I'm so tired. Honestly, it's more or less, let's say, a friend-to-friend conversation.
Yeah.
I know you are enjoying the whole conversation, and wouldn't end here. We should continue in other areas as I already indicated. Again, looking at the church, it has really helped in ensuring that the messages, the goodwill messages, actually go places. Now, in Ghana specifically, there is this school of thought that believes that the church must do more in order to win Christ. What do you also make of this?
The church has a great responsibility. I believe that the fathers of this land are doing their best. And the young men and the young women that are coming up, I believe that if we were able to take the baton to the next generation, we must submit, we must humble ourselves. If you have a prophetic grace, it doesn't make you bigger or stronger or powerful than anyone. You see, we must not see ministry as a competition. If you see ministry as a competition, then what happens is this: you will find other ways to compete with your friends, your brothers, and the people that you're supposed to work. I was supposed that we are co-workers. If your church has 20,000 members and I have 10 people and God's grace are building them, you are not bigger, stronger, powerful than me. And I don't see ministry from that point of view. So we need our fathers, and our fathers need us. And my little counsel to the general public and the people that are in the ministry is we must submit. If the Lord is able to use you more powerful than even your spiritual father, there are spiritual protocols that you cannot break.
Wow. Let's look at this. There's this viewer watching you currently. The person is downhearted, heartbroken. He or she needs something from you that will go a long way to encourage him or her, for him or her to believe that, and please, God is still in the working or the still the miracle working business. What will be your message?
What I'll tell you, my dear ladies and gentlemen out there, that God in this dispensation is up to something. Don't settle for less. The Bible has said it all. He said that test all the spirit and see which one is of the Lord. So the children of God are no more word-centered. We are miracle and prophetic centered. This is just one aspect of the ministry. You cannot tune yourself only to a prophetic information. You must build yourself around in order to be able to stand and prevail. I know some of you are downhearted. You feel like giving up. You cannot give up. Some people said, well, I don't have to trust anybody again. Well, you see, God is not going to come from the heaven and then you see God performing anything out here. God will still use men. Therefore, if you have found yourself a good man of God, a holy filled man of God, and you believe he's a genuine man of God, you must believe in him. You must trust God through him, that I know God will use this man to do something in my life. That keeps you waiting without feeling or fading out during your time of waiting.
Wow, that's awesome. Again, tomorrow is a holiday, and sometimes when we actually hit the streets in terms of we are going to see what really goes on during holidays, prophets, apostles, will be amazed. The kind of dressing, the kind of new attitude ladies especially put there is so appalling. Now, more often than not, we get to hear of the issues of people who were drowned because of they having to visit the beaches and all of that. We don't want it to happen tomorrow. What will be your form of advice to all you specifically who visit the beaches in the quest to probably swim, but later who hear that they are dead and gone? We want you to use this medium to admonish them and also to pray in that regard for us.
What I'm as a man of God, what I'm doing is that I have a special program designed, and it's not just for the church. We are just praying, and no matter what we do, there are people God will not interfere with self-will, and there are people we know when we pray, God will answer. But then also we want to look at it from this point, that it's not all of us who will be saved, but the church has a part to play. That every church, we have a lot of churches in Ghana. If all these churches are preaching the right message, educating the people with the right word and giving them the right counseling, I don't think the beach will have so much people. And even if the men of God will decide and design a program, this big program, they can also have all their members with their pastor there. Now, we must not take fun out of the church. We can go with our people too. Make sure they are in a particular group. Use that point, that holiday enjoyment, educate them, have fun, and keep them in a certain position. But the church, we feel like going to the beach is wrong. Going to the beach actually is not wrong. It is what you do during that time that makes it all wrong. So why don't we find a way to educate people in this kind of time, or in this particular season, in these areas of these holidays coming up from all angles? Because people will definitely go. No matter how we pray, no matter how we draw programs, they will go. So the church will come up with strategies. When time of this kind comes, we can also go with our church. Sit with them, have fun with them, enjoy with them. That will stop this nasty boyfriend, girlfriend, this kind of premature sex and all that happening around and in our churches. So by so doing, we keep them with us, and we all go enjoy with them and then bring them back. I believe that this responsibility goes for all the church. And I also pray that all those who are going, you have to have this at the back of your mind. God is watching each and every one of us. Don't play with your life. You have just one life. And no matter what happens, you must have God at the back of your mind.
No matter what happens, you must have God at the back of your mind. Finally, Apostle, as I already indicated, you've done a lot in terms of really educating all viewers today. What will be your message to the leaders of the country as we bring our conversation to an end?
I have been praying for political and economical stability of this country. I have great men of God in government that we've been praying with. What I want to tell our leaders in this country is that Ghana is bigger than any political leader, any political suggestions and decisions and influence. Ghana is bigger than anything we have as a people. We must hold on to Ghana. We must make Ghana proud in our area of office. Wherever you be positioned to work, honor God in that position. See it as an opportunity to serve, like any pastor has an opportunity to preach to congregations. I have come to realize that there are people that must rise up, even in government, to fight a good cause, not just for the people, but for this nation. We are Ghana. Ghana is us.
Wow. We are Ghana and Ghana is us. That was Apostle Godfrey Dollar. As he's done a lot in educating all and sundry as to the universe, embrace the word of God, and eschew bad practices in order that we will one day inherit the kingdom. He happens to be the founder of Breakthrough Impact Ministry International Sakumon Thema. Today I'm so happy, and I know you watching had also gotten your piece of the cake. We look forward to meeting him again as he brings us another point of view that will go a long way to assuage the sufferings of the Ghanaian society. Prof, Apostle, I salute for a wonderful time with you. So viewers all over the country, we thank you once again for watching. We look forward to seeing you again some other time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Listen.
Nothing compared to you.